Come on now, will you? I got me a big dry on. Can't you make it run no faster and not all foam? All right, that's... Here you go, Hondo.
Well, surprised us all, didn't he?
Not me. Tom Bixby said the day he made Sergeant he'd marry that girl.
I remember when he said he'd marry her as soon as he made corporal, and that was 3 years ago.
To Tom and Lil.
Yeah.
Say, what are we going to get him for a wedding present?
Oh, we got plenty of time. He's got a long ride to Tucson, and then they got to get hitched. It'll be another week before they get back.
To Tom and Lil.
Yeah.
What'd you two get him for an engagement present?
Well, they got him drunk and they got him tattooed.
You ought to see it, too. A great big old red heart with Tom and Lil writ on it. And an Apache arrow right smack through the middle.
To Tom and Lil.
Wherever they may be. And if I know old Tom, he's gonna be right under that big, fat, yellow moon.
Whereupon Hondo Lane and Buffalo Baker will proceed to the jail at Red Rock, receive the prisoner Sergeant Tom Bixby, and escort him to San Pueblo, where he will be tried for murder.
Murder?
A priest from the mission.
Bixby, well, it's kind of hard to believe.
Well, I'm afraid Sheriff Thompson would argue that point with you, Mr. Lane. It seems when Bixby was apprehended, he not only had the murder weapon, but $200 in gold the priest was carrying.
A priest? With $200?
Yeah, it was for a silver mission bell donated by the citizens of San Pueblo.
Oh, it sounds like one side of it to me.
Now, wait a minute. You are not to get involved in this in any way. Your orders are to pick up and deliver Bixby. Now, that's all. The Army cannot interfere in a civil murder trial. But we can make sure that a soldier gets proper treatment and a fair trial. Understood?
From flux. It's a deplorable condition. A friend of mine, Tombstone, suffered from flux. And I introduced him to Blackstone's efficacious elixir. Good for man and beast. Only $1 a bottle. Now, I make no exorbitant claims. But today, that man is leading a healthy, useful life in Toledo, Ohio. And is the proud father of 18 happy, robust children. Oh, boy! Yes, ladies and gentlemen. This patented elixir is a guarantee of perpetual pleasure. It's spiced with euphoria ambrosia, the magic curative ingredient. It's a boon to sufferers from hives, sciatica, gout, lumbago, plumbago, housemaid's knee, hay fever, and warts. It improves the circulation, clears the lungs, tones the stomach, and livens up that lazy liver. Gentlemen of the trail, just a thing for the saddle sore and weary. A tonic for those tired old tendons. Only $1 a bottle? Well, who'll be my first customer?
Here, I'll take one.
You'll never live to regret it, sir. A word of advice, sir. It's best taken after sundown.
Sheriff Thompson?
I'm his deputy. Sheriff's inside.
Sheriff Thompson, That's right. Him. Prisoner's all yours. You can thank that fast-talking huckster out there that he's still in one piece.
Is that so?
Bushwhacking a padre just about heads the list for getting up a necktie party. That Yankee peddler's the only thing's keeping their minds off of him. He got away, too. Hadn't been we were sent out to look for the padre.
Hey, Sheriff, I don't see... Well, what's one got to do with the other?
One of my men come across the body of Father Francis. The $200 and his gold watch is missing. And we trailed the killer till we caught up with him, heading south.
Hey, Hondo, Buffalo. Boy, I'm glad it's you two.
Friends of yours?
Hondo, I swear, it wasn't me.
Maybe I just better take him in myself.
What's between him and me has got nothing to do with my job.
All right, you take him in. Me and my deputy will ride down and testify at his trial later.
Sheriff, stop!
One of you better stay with him. Come on.
Bring him on out.
All right, you must fly off. What's going on here?
Sheriff, lock this charlatan up. On what charges?
Fraud and chicanery.
Judd Foley drank some of his tonic and became violent and uncontrollable.
I specifically warned that man not to partake before sundown.
But by then, you'd be out of town.
Here's the evidence.
This way, Professor.
Fraud and chicanery, frivolous and slanderous, without legal basis. I made no false claims. I merely promised pleasure and general comfort if taken in the prescribed dosage.
Don't listen to him, Sheriff. Judd is plain falling down drunk.
Sheriff, if you will be kind enough to look at the small print on that bottle, you will observe that the dosage is clearly indicated. No more than 1 teaspoonful at a time. Evidently, the poor man can't read. He's drained the entire contents.
Well, I'm afraid he's right. There ain't a thing I can do about it.
Oh, you're right. Get us our money back. What do you do about it? I want my money back.
If you will excuse me, I never stay where I'm not wanted.
You'll have to go away.
We'll get my election next time.
This looks like a pleasant spot to lay our weary heads.
You come from Red Rock?
Yes, a delightful community.
Seen anything of 2 men and a prisoner?
No, but I tempt you gentlemen to a little medicinal refurbishment. This is Blackstone's elixir.
They're from San Pueblo. Don't need no papers. Colonel's word's good enough.
What colonel is that?
Colonel Jake Spinner, retired, Confederate Army. He runs things in San Pueblo.
Well, I run things here, and he stays with me until he's delivered. Move your horse over with my boys. Stay where you are.
Hold it back there.
You shoot, I shoot. Now move over with my boys.
Pueblo and tell your colonel I'm bringing in that prisoner to be tried, not hung.
It's a long ride to San Pueblo. I'll be seeing you around.
Maybe you should have just let them take me. I mean, you do get me to San Pueblo, and Blunt will just see that I hang.
Blunt?
It's Judge Amos Blunt. He'd hang you for working on Sundays.
Might have your attorney ask for his disqualification on grounds of personal prejudice.
Well, the last attorney that stood up to Blunt left town before the case even came to trial.
That man should have been disbarred. Well, I'd better replenish my merchandise.
Ooh. Hondo, what are we going to do about Bixby here?
You read the orders. How'd you manage to get into this mess?
Well, it was about halfway between here and Morrison Strait. I was just riding along easy, thinking about Lil. I see this Indian ride off like he's being chased by the devil.
Apache?
Yeah. I come upon this padre with the knife in his back. Must have been the Indian, and I scared him off.
You go after him?
In the dark? What chance would I have?
What about the watch and the $200 the padre was supposed to have?
Yeah, well, I found the 200, all right. But he didn't have any watch. I figured the Indian killed him for his horse. Took the watch. And I scared him off before he could find the money.
Why'd you take the knife?
The same reason I took the gold. To give to the sheriff in Red Rock. But before I could explain it, his posse had the handcuffs on me, and then when I did explain, well, they didn't believe me.
Maybe the jury will.
No. No, not in San Pueblo. See, that's where the Padre's mission is. Just outside town.
Say, Hondo, you reckon we could locate that engine?
First thing we gotta do is get Bixby to San Pueblo. After we turn him over, well, then we'll look for that Indian.
Yeah. Not quite as much bite as the last batch.
It's the correct blending of herbs, but perhaps a little more therapy.
Yeah.
Buffalo, why don't you go keep Bixby company, huh?
All right.
You seem to know an awful lot about law for a traveling man.
A smattering comes in handy in my precarious profession.
Well, it took more than a smattering to get out of that jam in the sheriff's office.
I have a great deal of experience with local sheriffs.
What do you think his chances are?
That depends upon judge, jury, and evidence.
Well, none of them look too good, especially the evidence.
From what I heard in Red Rock, it's purely circumstantial, prima facie. The defendant's word against the prosecutors.
Yeah. Well, you're forgetting one thing.
What's that?
He hasn't got a lawyer.
In most courts, they appoint a public defender.
The only thing public around here is a hanging. How long has it been since you've been hired out as a lawyer?
Longer than I care to remember.
Were you any good?
The best. They made me prosecutor. I never lost a case.
I mean, you just plain quit?
That's right.
Well, quitting is one thing, but running away is another. Why?
Because my inquisitive friend, one can be too good. 3 years, 6 months, and 2 days ago, John Rutledge stood on the highly polished oak floor of the Boston Criminal Court and prosecuted a man for murder. Brilliantly. I held that court here, using only circumstantial evidence. I demolished the defense. Won my case. The man was convicted and summarily hung.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
But for one thing, he was innocent.
6 months later, somebody confessed to the crime. And that's how John Rutledge became Phineas Blackstone.
Mr. Rutledge?
The name is Blackstone.
All right, Blackstone. Bixby hasn't got a prayer unless he can get the kind of lawyer that John Rutledge was.
The man you're looking for died on the scaffold with his victim. You'll never dig him up again. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some pressing business to attend to.
This is where I leave you.
Well, you could come with us.
No thanks, Mr. Lane. Tombstone's an up-and-coming community. It should be good for 2 or 3 or even 4 dozen bottles.
Well, I can't guarantee you'll sell any elixir in San Pueblo, but you might be able to save a life of the one that you took away.
Sorry. Overruled.
That road might be a little tougher to travel, but could be worth it in the long run.
Thanks anyway, Mr. Lane. This is the road I travel. Good luck, gentlemen.
Thanks for trying.
Hey, Hondo, order me something to eat, will you? I'm going around back, see if I can get his shoe fixed.
Hello, Morrison.
Hondo Lane. Well, I see you held on to him, huh?
What does that mean?
Well, the colonel's men rode through here yesterday to fetch him.
Is that right? Well, Buffalo Baker's out back. Fry us up 3 steaks, will you?
Well, you and Buffalo's more than welcome. But this murdering skunk, he ain't eating here.
Make mine a double order.
Just one to a customer.
Morrison? Look, Bixby's my prisoner, and I got orders to feed him. Now, you're gonna make us something to eat.
All right. But let him make the most of it. Because it just could be his last meal.
I'll put it to you, Your Honor. Is Sergeant Bixby my responsibility? Or is Hondo Lane's request clearly out of order and therefore inadmissible? Excuse me, Your Honor. My throat.
Hey, we got company. It's that lynch mob from San Pueblo.
Shut up, Sam.
You ought to see what's leading them.
Like I said, it just could be his last meal.
Want to play it out there or in here, Hondo?
Let him come to us. Shut up, Sam.
Glad you come, Colonel, sir.
Hondo Lane, Colonel Jacob Spinner, 44th Cavalry Brigade, Virginia Volunteers.
Yeah. Well, the war's over, Colonel.
I won't waste any more time, Mr. Lane. I'll relieve you of the prisoner.
Well, I'm afraid only one man can do that, the court in San Pueblo.
That's merely a formality. I've been delegated by the good people of San Pueblo to take the accused into custody.
Nobody's got a better right. It's the colonel that got the town to raise that money for the mission. The money this murdering skunk knifed the padre for.
Well, that's a lie!
Sit down, baby.
Well, I don't care what your interest is, Colonel. It's sure not for the safety of this man.
You consider yourself a veteran of the Confederacy. Why, you're a disgrace to the memory. It's men like you who lost the war for us, pandering for Yankee favor, protecting their murdering kind.
Let's get out of here.
What appears to be the difficulty here?
The colonel here is fixing to take Bixby with him. That is, if and we let him.
John Rutledge, attorney at law. At your service, sir. This is not a court of law.
Well, nevertheless, as the attorney of record, I must insist on my client's rights of lawful procedure. These include his safe conduct with his legally authorized escorts, Mr. Lane and Mr. Baker.
He is nothing but a sideshow tonic peddler.
That is my avocation. This is my profession.
Don't let him talk you out of it, Colonel.
If any man here attempts to forcibly intervene, I will personally see that he's prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
Are you going to stand still for that?
There's only one man here I'm after. It'll take a little longer to see him hung. But hung he'll be. You can take my word for that.
Come on, Sam.
What made you come back?
Peaceful and pastoral, isn't it?
What made you come back?
Oh, His Honor and I. Well, actually, I remembered another purveyor of liquid medicinals had passed through Tombstone recently and hadn't fared too well. So I thought, why not try San Pueblo? It's still virgin territory.
You took on a big job. You better get rid of this stuff until that trial is over.
You said the road to San Pueblo would be tougher. That, my friend, was a classic understatement. Look, before we go any further, I want to ask my client a question. Did you kill the padre?
Are you for me or against me?
Look, I'm committed to your defense, so I'm assessing the odds.
Wait a minute. You're as bad as he is.
These two gentlemen want to see the sheriff, and I want to see the judge.
Well, what can I do for you?
Just a minute. John Rutledge, attorney for the accused. Where can I find the judge?
You're looking at him. Amos Blunt, sheriff, justice of the peace, and general factotum.
Well, this is highly irregular, to say nothing of being illegal. No man is empowered to place a person in custody, then mete out justice, then inflict the punishment.
Oh, I can. Saves the taxpayers a lot of money.
If the court please, I'd appreciate it if I could have a 2-week trial postponement for the purpose of acquiring additional evidence.
Well, the court don't please. Now, any evidence you got to collect, you better collect it, say, in 24 hours, because that's when I'm starting proceedings.
Such a refusal abrogates my client's basic constitutional rights and is entirely without precedent.
Look, Mr. Rutledge, come here a minute. You better save some of that legal talk for the trial. Looks like they do things a little different around here. What kind of evidence do you need?
Plenty. For a start, I need more information from Bixby.
Judge, you have any objection to our going inside and talking to Bixby?
No objections at all. Come on, Bixby. As long as I'm there with him.
There ain't no good I can do in there. I'm going over and wet my whistle.
Well, I'm not so sure there's any good I can do.
Yeah, but how am I going to describe that Apache? I didn't get a good look at him.
Now, what about the horse he stole from the Padre to get a look at that?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a white-faced roan with white stockings.
White-faced roan. Desperation sure makes the imagination run rampant, don't it?
Your Honor, I respectfully request a change of venue.
What ground?
Due to a prejudice...
For no horse. You're liable to miss out on a first-class hanging.
Any luck?
Well, he said he got a good look at the horse.
It could be any place out there.
Yeah, I guess so, but better than sitting here.
Yeah.
More drink.
You've had enough, Brand. Get out.
I need more drink. Bad sickness.
Said it, you've had enough now. Get out.
Give me drink.
You had it, man. You had it. Get out. Get out.
You didn't have to do that. John, what is he doing in here?
Oh, he's been drinking all day. I don't know. He lost his gal to some other buck, and he's been trying to drown his sorrows.
Well, maybe you should change your mind.
No, too late. Hotai have fine horse to give her father. A white man's horse with iron shoes. I have nothing to give but goat.
Oh, when is the ceremony?
When moon looks down again.
Dodgy, go back home and don't turn around. Everything will work out all right. Go get the horses. I'm gonna go get Blackstone. Blackstone, you said you're gonna stay off that stuff.
A legal technicality. I said I was off my elixir.
Well, you're gonna come with us to get the evidence that you need.
Shouldn't I stay here and perhaps pick up some other evidence?
Pick up some other evidence. The only thing you're gonna pick up here is cobwebs.
What possible contribution can I make?
Now, look, just stay sober. Make your contribution at the trial. Go.
There's the Padre's horse.
Yeah. Sure fits Bixby's description.
Where's the Indian?
He's up in that cave.
Well, what's he doing in there?
Well, that's sort of an Indian custom, Mr. Blackstone. When an Apache wants to get married, he's got to go up there and sweat out all the evil spirits. Sort of like one of them Turkish baths. Hondo here, he had to go through it when he married up with Destardi.
Keep an eye on the horses. I'm going to go up there and get them.
We need him alive. A dead man can't give testimony.
No use, Hotai. You kill that Padre, and another man is going to hang for it. I'm going to take you in for a trial.
Bixby's chances?
Well, he don't have any gold watch on him, but we got the horse anyway.
If we can get back on time. If we don't, that's going to be the shortest trial and the quickest hanging on record.
It looks like our lawyer friends got more sense than we give them credit for. All right, Colonel. Present your witnesses.
Your Honor, I'd like to call Father Verona, prior of the mission.
Father Verona, would you take the stand, please?
Father Francis' only possessions were a gold watch and $200 graciously donated by the good people of San Pueblo through the kind efforts of Colonel Spinner.
When we apprehended Bixby, he had the $200 in gold on him. And the murder weapon.
When we come across him, he said as how he was on his way to getting married. Guess he sure could have used that money.
Thank you, Deputy. You all look like intelligent men. And I don't think there is a shadow of a doubt in the mind of anyone here that this man viciously and cold-bloodedly committed this heinous crime for the sake of that gold sitting on the bar.
Any more questions, Colonel?
That's all, Your Honor.
Well, it looks like to me we give this defendant just about as fair a trial as anybody ever got in this here court. Now, you gentlemen, go do your duty according to what you've seen and heard here.
If Your Honor, please. With your permission, I should like to acquaint the court with the reason for my delayed arrival.
You got it.
My associates and I have apprehended the real killer, one Hotai, an Apache Indian. He killed Father Francis for his horse and his gold watch.
Well, you got him. Bring him on in.
Unfortunately, he was killed while resisting a citizen's arrest.
Your Honor, this man is wasting our time.
You mean all we got is your word that he did it?
Not exactly, Your Honor. With your permission, I should like to present some new evidence.
Go ahead.
I wish to call Father Verona to the witness stand.
Father Verona, will you take a stand?
Your Reverence, could you identify the animal that transported Father Francis?
Horse?
A white-faced roan with white stockings.
Oh, no, I'm afraid you have been misinformed. When Father Francis left our mission, he was riding a ring-eyed burro called Cyclops.
You may step down, Father. Well, Mr. Rutledge, since you found the wrong horse, maybe you can find the right watch.
I'm sorry, but the watch wasn't on the Indian. Of course, there's an explanation. There must be. It's difficult for me to understand the hatred I see in this room today. The desire for vengeance rather than justice. The eagerness to hang somebody. Anybody, without sufficient proof. You are the same people who loved Father Francis. You're the same good people who raised $200 that this gentle man might have a bell for his mission. I can't believe that overnight you've become vicious and vindictive. A lynch mob. Is this what Father Francis taught you? Is this the action he would have counseled and commended?
Mr. Rutledge, these are good people. This is a good town. And all we truly want is justice. Now, I'll tell you what. Since that Indian that your friend says he saw did it can't give too much testimony right now, you just explain to us how the father's gold watch disappeared and how a ring-eyed burro turned into a bald-faced roan with stockinged feet. And we'll say that you got yourself some sufficient proof.
Buffalo. He says he just remembered something that might help. You better keep talking until we get back.
I'll do whatever I can to delay things. Your Honor, due to the circumstances, extenuating circumstances germane to this trial, I should like to petition. Oh, I crave the court's indulgence.
You all right?
Sit down, boy. I'm fine.
Did you want Doc Preston?
Here, Your Honor.
That won't be necessary. Just a short recess till I recover from this seizure.
What's ailing?
The doctors call it gastric lumbar coronitis.
Well, in that case, in the name of humanity, justice, I declare this court in recess till I call it back to order.
The bar's open.
Can I get you something, sir? Take this water, my son. You must be parched.
Thank you, Your Reverence.
Order! Now, Mr. Rutledge, if you have nothing more to say, I suggest that we turn it over to these fine gentlemen here.
Well, before that happens, Your Honor, I'd like to address the jury for my summation.
Well, that sounds reasonable enough. Have at it.
Gentlemen, the entire case against my client is based on circumstantial evidence or random hearsay. So it's this man's word as opposed to what might have happened. In the annals of justice, many innocent lives have been sacrificed by the opinions and prejudices of countless juries, composed of average, well-meaning men like yourselves. And by the relentless dedication of many prosecutors, self-righteously determined to get their pound of flesh.
That's him.
Uh-huh.
Fellas up to?
That ring-eyed burro of yours?
It's none of your business.
Didn't happen to get him from the Padre, did you?
What if I did? I got him legal.
You know, there's one thing sort of befuddles me. How come a smart trader like you trade a sorry-looking burro for a good horse, huh?
Maybe you tossed a little something extra in the deal.
Yeah, tossed in what?
That's also none of your business. Now, what do you think you're going to do with that rope?
I'm going to go get that burro and take him back to San Pueblo.
That'll just stall things and confuse the jury. No, sir, I ain't going to do nothing to help that Yankee bushwhack and that fancy Dan medicine man. Everybody knows that Bixby killed the Padre.
Well, suit yourself. You'll get your burro back after the trial. on, fella.
And the Bible itself says, in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses shall every word be established. Now, I take that to mean eyewitnesses, of which there were none in this case. No one to witness this heinous crime.
Mr. Rutledge, we're all God-fearing people. Now, I suggest that unless you got something to say in plain English to this jury here, that you sit down somewhere and rest your voice.
Your Honor, I must insist upon my right of uninterrupted summation. Legal precedence, R.J. Wilson versus the State of Massachusetts Court of Appeals, July the 6th, 1865.
All right, proceed. Only so long as you can be heard by everybody in this room.
Hold it, Hondo. Put him back. He's my property.
Well, you might get one of us, but that won't change things any.
Hey, Morrison. You dropped your watch.
A gold watch, huh? Well, maybe it's the Padres. Is this what he tossed in?
It takes but a brief time for a man to die on the gallows. But many years of self-torture, remembering he was innocent. I know. I sent such a man to his death. I pray I can spare you the same tragic mistake. So if you have the faintest shadow of doubt concerning this man's guilt, then you must find him innocent.
Mr. Rutledge, we would do just that if there was some shadow of a doubt. But there just ain't no shadow.
Your Honor, I believe there's your shadow of a doubt.
Get that thing out of here. This ain't no county fair.
But, Your Honor, this is Cyclops, the Borough Brother Francis Road.
He was traded to Mr. Morrison here with this gold watch for the horse for which Father Francis was killed.
Order! Order in this court!
And there, Your Honor, as some famous judge somewhere once said, is your sum sufficient proof.
Hey, Biggs, don't you get off of that horse now till you run into that gal of yours in Tucson, you hear?
And then don't stop until you see a preacher. Good luck to you.
So long.
Goodbye, gentlemen. It's been an interesting experience and a distinct pleasure.
Well, I thought you'd be heading back east.
I don't think that's likely.
You ain't gonna waste all that talent selling patent medicine.
You never know when my services might be needed out here again. Anyway, there are many towns to see and things to do. Good for the flux. All right, come on, Your Honor.
Hey, Hondo, what's that say?
Well, it says Blackstone's
No,
efficacious.
not that. sign on the back of the wagon.
Well, that's the same thing.
And then underneath it says attorney at law.
Oh, well, here's the attorney.